Hi guys, welcome to this episode of the Andro Anglers. So today is story time. Before I get into this story, I just wanted to let you guys know I haven't been uploading because I got the sniffles. I'm kind of sick, and also I've been trying to edit a trick shot video. I'm still trying to get a few more ideas on that. So if you guys have any ideas for trick shots, I will gladly accept those. We can put them right in the video. But today, as I said, story time. So, I went out onto the water yesterday, or for you viewers, it's probably going to be 2 days ago. But, I went out there. I fished for probably about two hours. Didn't get a single bite. I brought the camera with me, didn't decide to upload. Thought it would be a very boring video. So I went back to the boat launch portion where I was getting picked up a few minutes later. I cast it out with a popper. I actually still have it on my pole. This $1 popper. I casted this thing out, and as you guys know, it works for river smallies. It also will work for stream smallies in the spring. But what I didn't know was that it works for a certain type of bird. Yeah, that's right. I said bird. But I casted it to the other side of the boat launch, popped it once, left it there for a few seconds, popped it again, left it there for a few seconds. All of a sudden, a great horned owl flies down and picks it up off the water. So at this point, I was excited to see it. I didn't know that it had my lure until I realized that my popper was flying through the air and my line was going straight up. So then I decided to engage the reel, and as it was flying, I just jerked it a little bit. Luckily, this popper came out. So the owl flew underneath the bridge and over to the other side. So then I figured, okay, I'm going to keep trying to fish for these smallmouth. Cast it out there a few more times. 5 minutes later, I see the owl come back underneath the bridge and fly up into a tree. So I kept casting, not thinking anything. Kept casting, trying to get these smallmouth. It was dark out. And again, that owl came down, took the lure. This time he had it probably for about 5 seconds when I engaged that reel. And the hooks finally came out. So the popper fell back into the water. So I stopped fishing for probably about 10 minutes. The owl flew back underneath the bridge and onto the other side. So I was waiting for him to come back. He never came back, so I thought he flew away. 10 minutes later, started casting again, went and casted underneath the bridge. Started popping and stopping that thing. And then all of a sudden, I hear a giant splash. And of course, underneath that bridge is dark. It's probably about 50 feet away from where I was. So you can't really see underneath there. So I just heard a big splash, and then all of a sudden, my line got pulled. So I engaged the reel, jerked it, and then realized that my line was going straight up into the air. So the owl ended up flying up underneath the bridge, taking my bait, and flying up over on the other side where I am. At this point, I was kind of like a little excited, but pretty annoyed because I was trying to get these bigger fall smallmouth to jump up and take this popper, not an owl. So, flew up into the air. I had my pole out straight. The owl was right flying in the air, off to the right. As it got right in front of the pole, probably about 20 feet up, I suddenly engaged the reel until it was tight and yanked down. Luckily, these hooks came out of that owl's feet without hurting it, hopefully. It still flew away just fine. It's not like it fell in the water or anything, but that was just a really, like, weird experience. There might be something wrong with that owl. It got hooked 3 times in the feet. Luckily, their talons and feet, they're pretty strong. It's like a shielded type skin stuff. I don't know. But that was a pretty cool experience for me. Luckily, I didn't hook him. I'm sure it would have been fine if I accidentally hooked him and then reeled him in. I could have just undone him with my pliers, but luckily I did not have to do that. But yeah, that is story time right there. So I'm gonna make a video right after this for you viewers that want to talk about actually fishing techniques and tips and stuff like that. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked story time, and hopefully I get to do a few more tips and tricks. I probably won't be out on the water anymore this year. Sorry for you viewers that really want to see me out on the water. I wish I started this channel in the spring, but for you guys who love tips and tricks, those are going to be all throughout the winter. They're going to be summer and spring tips for when summer and spring hits, but you'll have the tips for when you need them. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next Andro Anglers TV.